talking about the Titans here. The Titans.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone. It's gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe. Go follow.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with Eric, Brendan, Dalt, and Ballpark Tommy. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
Okay. This looks good. Oh, sorry. Didn't see you there. I was just writing Soto's death letter. As you can see here, DFA Soto. But what's going on, everybody? Eric, also known as Shard, here with the 302 Birds post-game show. And what a fucking loss today, dude. Absolutely fucking terrible. I don't understand why you put Soto in that position. That shit pissed me off, dude. Like, I'm so pissed off. That was an easy sweep. You had a 3-run lead to work with, Soto. 3-run. You're playing the fucking Mets. The Mets, and you lose. If you did not put Soto in that position and you just went to Strom, you would have been fine. But Rob, why? What is your thought process putting Soto into those positions, dude? I don't understand. But I have Dahl on with me for a couple minutes before he has to go. So what's going on?
Hey, man, I'm just as frustrated as you. If I'm actually putting my time into watching the Phillies, which is every so often, not saying I don't like to, just as you guys can see, I'm obviously an Eagles fan. But if I'm watching this team, I don't want to see things like that. Like you said, 3-run lead to the fucking Mutts. I mean, I was listening to what the announcers were saying as well. I don't know much about Soto, but what they were saying is this guy's a wild pitcher. You know, he's known to kind of change things up. There's not really a consistency. So I agree with you. Why not bring in, Thor? Why not bring in Strom? He's been the closer all year for the Phillies. Everybody that's a Phillies fan has seen that. So I don't know why they just didn't bring him in to close out the series. I almost wonder if Philly Rob is trying to just give some reps, you know what I mean, to Soto, but a dumbass way to do it, because that was an easy win, an in-the-bag win, something that the Phillies should have walked away with. Me and Shard would have a massive smile on our face right now. He would have probably played the sweep video at the end of this. It would have been a great weekend. Just a great way to top off the series.
Dude. Anytime you bring up sweeping, we lose. When we went to the game for the Cardinals, oh, they're going to sweep. What happened, Dalt? They fucking lost. Oh, they're going to sweep.
I won't say the S word anymore until it's done. But yeah, it's horrible. I mean, I wanted it. It was that close. I don't know if you could blame it on me, though, all the way over here. You might have to blame it on the team. Over here, the Cardinal one, that one I'll take the blame for. But I think we may end up using that hopefully later. But yeah, this one's on them. This one's on Soto. This one's on Philly Rob. This one is on the team. I mean, if I was a fan and I was there today, I wouldn't be upset at all. Great trip overall. Like, I would be pissed off at this game today, though. The one thing I will say is the guys do seem pissed off, like the players. They seem pissed.
Well, I mean, again, I don't understand why you put Soto into that position. I'm hoping that after this show, though, when I go on Twitter and I look, it says Soto is not coming back on the plane with us. Soto has been left in London. Soto is going to join the Japanese league. I don't care, dude. Like, he's just terrible.
Oh,
like,
God.
I'm sitting there watching the broadcast on ESPN. Granted, I hate the ESPN broadcast. I hate the announcers, whatever. But it's like they're like, oh, this bullpen's so great. This bullpen has been great since May. They have the lowest ERA in all of MLB. And then what does Soto do? Lets up 3 runs. So it's like, if you don't believe in an announcer's jinx, you should today, because that shit was ridiculous. But going into the first topic, and I know you have to leave soon. Is Walker back Walker's low-key kind of back in a sense. Taijuan Walker today, he goes 5.2 innings pitched, lets up 2 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. His ERA was a 5.4, so not terrible. I think those earned runs, though, if I'm not mistaken, I think those are earned runs from after he pitched. Because when he pitched, I don't think he let up any runs. I think it was 3-0 until Soto came in.
It was 3-0. You're right.
So I think honestly, once Soto came in, he got those earned runners. Because I'm trying to think, I was kind of in and out of the game today because I was driving home from the beach. But I believe Soto only needed the 1 out. I think it was 2 outs when Soto came in, and he only needed the 1 out. So I think that's where those earned runs came from. So
fucking Soto, man. I mean, it just stings even more the more we think about it, because it's like we wanted to get the job done. And I know a lot on this show, Shard. We often shit talk Taijuan Walker, but today Taijuan Walker did his job. Today he did what he was supposed to. He won the game for us when he was out on the mound. So I got no beef with him as far as today goes. I think he did a great job. Lindor, from what I saw, I know I was in and out too. I watched the majority of the game until about the 8th inning, and then I had to get ready. But I saw Lindor went 0 for 4. Did he end up staying 0 for 4, or was he 0 for 5?
Lindor, I think he was 1 for 5.
Okay, so he ended up getting a hit later in the game. But I mean, like I said, Walker did what he was supposed to. And oftentimes on this show, I know every opportunity I have a chance to. We often let him hear it. So he did his job today. So respect to Walker for that.
He was 0 for 5. I lied.
Wow. See, and like Lindor's one of their best players, if not their best player. So you know what I mean? Like, he did his job. So yeah, Soto chokes it away like the Cowboys. I love that. But hey, I gotta hop off here. I just wanted to rant a little bit. I appreciate you guys. Take care.
Yeah, so Walker had an absolute dominant outing up until Soto came in. I don't comprehend why Rob likes Soto in those situations, whether it's to get the final out, whether it's to close the game. It's ridiculous. I mean, like, it's just annoying when you're going to win a game and Rob makes these stupid bonehead decisions to bring in a guy who does not belong in the major league level. Soto is literally a single A pitcher. He's not a double A. He's not a triple A because he's absolutely dog shit. He's single A. You need to DFA the guy, or you need to find a way to, trade him because he sucks. Soto absolutely sucks. Sir Anthony's been decent. Like, Sir Anthony and Soto were on the same level to me at the beginning of the season. Sir Anthony seems to be doing his job to an extent, but every time Soto comes in, and we even saw it in spring training. In spring training, when they used Soto, he let up runs. They had a 3-run lead in spring training, and he let up a 3-run lead. So, like, I really hope that once they get back to the States, that Rob sees that Soto just sucks ass and just DFAs him because he's absolutely terrible. We would have won that game if you skipped Soto and just went to Strahm. I don't even think Strahm let up any runs today either. I think his ERA is still low. Trying to look here. Yeah, 1 hit, no runs, and his ERA is a 0.69. So, I mean, like, again, why the fuck did you not go Strahm? Why did you go Soto? That just pisses me off. But going into our next topic, it's not going to be a long show just because it's me, similar to how Dahl was yesterday. David Dahl, dude. David Dahl's on an absolute tear. I'm glad they brought David Dahl over to London. He pinched hit for, I believe it was Rojas in the 6th or 7th inning. First pitch, home run. Got the lead 4-3. So absolutely on a tear. He did get sat down for Pache, which I think that's, again, a stupid bonehead move by Rob. I don't understand why you would sit a guy down that's absolutely on a tear. But I will say Pache did get a base hit in the 9th to kind of give us a sign of life and help load the bases. So kind of 2 sides of the same coin. I mean, he did his job, but again, I feel like David Dahl would have maybe won the game. I mean, he's absolutely hot. He's on a tear. So can't ask for more. I do hope that, maybe I'm sure they're going to send him down once Marsh comes back, whatever that is. I think Marsh still has a couple weeks. I know I did see a tweet saying that he was doing a rehab assignment today at the Iron Pig facility. So we'll see what happens with that. And then Weston Wilson, I think, got an at-bat or two today as well. So Trey's also coming back in the next week. He did go with the team to London. He did, some rehab stuff this morning. So we'll see what happens with that. But I think they're moving Sosa to outfield. I think they're going to probably send back Weston Wilson and Dahl. So thanks to them for coming up and, doing what they need to do. But fortunately, there's just no space for them. But getting into the last topic, it's not going to be that long of a show today just because it's just me. Split series. We did split the series. We won yesterday. I think it was like 7-2. We lost today 6-5 by 1 run. And the Mets were able to shut us down in the bottom of the ninth. So, I mean, it is what it is. We're going back to the States. I believe we play the Giants next, I think. No, we play the Red Sox next. So we're off tomorrow. We play the Red Sox on Tuesday at 7:10. So we'll see what happens. Should be a good series coming up. It is during the week. Hopefully they're not, jet lag. I think Pete Alonso said jet lag is just a mental thing, which whatever. So Philly split with the Mets, 1-1 series. I don't think we play the Mets again until the end of the year. I'm looking here. Yeah, we don't play the Mets again until September. So, I mean, we're not going to see them for a while. So we'll see what happens with them. I honestly was expecting them to met it away in the bottom of the ninth, but it seems like we just Philly did away at the bottom of the ninth because we can't do shit. Nick Castellanos, I'm looking at you. I don't know what the fuck that double play was. You broke your bat. You hit the ball into the home plate. Catcher picked it up and threw it to first for a double play. You're an absolute fucking bum. I fucking hate you. But with that note, that's all I have for you. Phillies lose today, 6-5. We're tied, I believe, with the Yankees for the first in the MLB. I'm going to look that up right now before I let you go. Just looking up the whole MLB. So, no, I lied. We're still first. The Yankees, I forgot, lost last night. So they're 45-21, and we are 45-20. I think the Dodgers might sweep the Yankees tonight, so they'll probably be 45-22. So there'll be a game back in the MLB if they do lose. But I mean, either way, even if we're not the best in the MLB, we're still the best in the NL. So I think, honestly, World Series is still on for Phillies Yankees. But on that note, that's all I have for you guys. Short show today. We'll see you guys back here on Tuesday. Roll the outro.
The Vikings!
Swing and a drive, left field. It's going, and it's gone! It is Bedlam at the bank!
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go